What up?
So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan.
M. Jordan.
In Southampton. Use the glasses for Vanish. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done there every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Speed at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002.
Renovated.
There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the New York Jets.
Oh, shit.
This will be fielded at the 8. It'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Gotta go.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
18.
Now Trubisky on first down. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking deep for Gabriel. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. They go play action with Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Nope.
They give him 12 yards and a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
We go. You see it? 18.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use
That's so lucky.
Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They run. This is Cohen. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Howard. And this will result
Why is Howard in there?
Yardage back to the 3. That's going to
so
go as a
dumb.
loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Hey, gotta go.
They'll run forward to Tariq Cohen. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. Now it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Parkey adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Detroit! Gun! Hot! Gun! Hot!
Now a first carry for the former Cleveland Brown, Isaiah Crowell. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Detroit. Detroit. Hot. Hot.
On second down, here's Crowell. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
It looks way too easy right now. 2 carries, 2 straight first down runs. The eyes are carrying the legs to the proper hole, but they're being created by an offensive line that has the leverage game going for them right now. Lower than the defensive front, creating space, and he's finding it in a big way. Gotta love what they're doing on offense right now.
Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Faking the give. Darnold. Incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Detroit. Detroit.
Third and long, it's Darnold. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw him on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts. Understanding where the play's going and being able to make a play on the football.
There we go. You see it? You see it? Red's up. Red's up. Red's up. Red's up. Blue.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel.
Make that throw, man.
First down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think
it wasn't
on
a zone.
early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Blue. 180.
Play action. Now Trubisky.
Dot.
And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears will extend their lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Over.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down.
Come on, pick the ball.
Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And they will score a pick-6 for Bears touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick-6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick-6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. And the Jets set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
8 teens.
Green 39! Green 39!
It's a lot of teens.
Play action. It's Darnold.
That was weird.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Lucky 56! Watch it now, Barney!
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Flushed it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Ooh.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
180! Red, top!
Here's Trubisky to throw. Looking deep for Gabriel.
Get it!
So
dude!
Took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because
that
anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
I just got to get his deep accuracy up like 2 more points.
On 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
Red, top! Red, top! Red, top! Blue.
What you gonna do? Oh,
Set up! 180!
that's no good.
Red, top! Blue. Red, top! 18.
Ready?
Trubisky
oh, jump on that drag. I'm going to throw the drag.
Looking deep for Gabriel. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches reaches the 27. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 59 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, gotta go, gotta go.
Oh, thank you.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky.
Dotting him.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Trey Burton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And he knocks it through. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. Gets past one man. And now the rookie's free.
Got real lucky. That's the only way you're going to score.
All the way in. Touchdown, New York. Trenton Cannon, 91 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Nope, don't need to.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Yeah, it does.
Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Trubisky.
Oh, that's so lucky. I got I got a tackle on that. That's why.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
I didn't have the right guys in on that.
Interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first
I had
half.
linemen in
We
attack.
call it ball hawking.
That's so whack.
The only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing.
I'm gonna get a
It's
peck
not
back.
just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. A 1st down carry now for Corral. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Jets on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Detroit! Detroit! Back 99 Philly, here we go! Gone! Detroit! Detroit!
And with the play clock counting down towards 0, Todd Bowles will take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Jets on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll try to run for it with Corral. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. On now is the kicker Jason Myers for the field goal try. This is a 49-yard attempt. Right hash. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. On now is the kicker Jason Myers for the field goal try. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
It's supposed to be Trey Burton.
They got the interception, but very little movement after,
right
and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
You know, I can't sneak that play again for a while.
Blue. Hey, gotta go.
Well, what are you doing here, bud?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Tremaine Johnson that time there to force the incompletion.
It's weird that safety just stands in the middle of nowhere.
Down, the offense or the defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now Trubisky to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
New set of downs. Hey, Frank.
Trubisky now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, you do.
This is Cohen on the toss. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Call it a loss of 8 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
You see it?
Get to the line, man.
Hey, gotta go. 18. Blue.
Now Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Hey, 18. Gotta go.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Block, man.
He'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover. They go play action. Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears will extend their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Roberts on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now out come the Jets. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Barney! Watch it now, Barney! Barney! He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Hot! Check, check, check. Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Check it back, check it back. Hot!
Now a play fake here on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On first down, Trubisky. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. A very solid gain of 27.
What a dot.
A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Allen Robinson, as time expires in the first half, and the Bears continue to pour it on. Parkey with the extra point. So we come upon halftime. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They'll come up now,
Detroit,
2nd and 4
Detroit,
from the 31.
Detroit! Detroit!
Again, it's Crowell. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
And Darnold just beating the play clock. And that is incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken in at the 22. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bears take over. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Red, red.
180. There we go. You see it? You see it?
The wheels in the sky keeps on turning.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
180.
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. The Bears on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Hey, we go. You see it? You see it? Red, up. Check 99. Red, up.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky.
Oh, what was he doing? He like blitzed and
picked up by Tremaine Johnson.
That's so weird.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he will be brought down
That's
here
so dumb.
at about
Everybody
the
blitzed him.
17-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out
I've never
onto
actually
the
seen
field.
that happen.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Back to the air, Trubisky after the pick 6. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Okay.
Henry Anderson in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Cohen. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go.
Hey, gotta go. Blue. Hey, 18. Hey, 18.
Now it's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Henry Anderson in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line.
Nice first completion.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is to get enough blockers in front to
He's got
create a
17
wall and let him
points,
pick his spot
1
to run
completion.
the football. How about the defense there?
How lucky is
Swarming
that?
to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
Nobody's going to jump off sides.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Check, Patriot! Patriot! Watch you now, Barney! Barney! Rush in! Rush in! Rush in! Gun! 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 Gun!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Darnold flush to his right. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. To throw on second down is Darnold. Anunu's got it, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They're looking at third and a few inches. Darnold now to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
That's it, baby!
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 58, boys, 58, 58, fight.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. So that'll back them up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Here we go! Gun! 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 Gun!
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And the hook up here with Jalen Strong, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Darnold on 1st down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Back 99 Philly, here we go! Hey! Hey, we got it!
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down.
That's what I picked.
Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. The Jets on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And with the play clock counting down towards 0, Todd Bowles will take a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Jets on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd-and-1. Here's a give to Crowell, and he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They keep it with Crowell on first. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd-and-1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Gone. Right over there.
Crowell. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Detroit!
On first down, Darnold. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Danny Trevathan coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Gone!
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Over! Watch him now, Barney!
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Well, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st
Run
down.
dot.
They did that.
Oh, you gotta
that play
block
got
him.
absolutely nowhere as he's belted
That was about
before
to
he
be
could
housed.
get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Right, 80. Hey, 18.
This is Cohen. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And a solid run down inside the 30. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Come on, let's train.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them. And
as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bears, their winning ways continue as they get
it. See how this progression I get. So we got Gabriel. We gotta get his release up. Nice. That's great. Great news. Oh, yep. Good times. Line's looking good. Defense is finally getting +1s. Almost a start. Check the states. Good. Mitchell. Haven't been running the ball too much. I needed to. Got a lot of sacks. Looks like Khalil Mack's out. Got a poop load of picks already with Roquan. games with 4. Probably the only one that he doesn't have one of him. The one that sim. See how we stack up against the rest of the NFL. Nice. Dirty. Up there. Things.